Hey everyone, welcome to Out of the Box EA. In our previous video, we discussed about JSON thread protection. Today we will discuss about response caching. Every time our APIs receive a request, it calls the backend server to get fresh data. But what if the data does not change every often? Why call backend 1,000 times per minute when the data is the same? That's where catch comes in. Response catching stores API response temporarily, so repeated requests get served instantly from the cache instead of hitting the backend. The result, dramatically faster response and reduced backend load. Let's implement step by step. Before we are implementing, let's check the visual diagram what exactly the response cache will do. Here we can see without cache, every single request goes to the backend 250 milliseconds every time. With cache, the first request is a catch miss. It goes to the backend and store the response. Every request after it catch it, serve it instantly in just 15 seconds. But the cache does not last forever. After 60 seconds, here we can see TTL, it will expire and here we need to regenerate. It automatically refresh and the next request fetch fresh data from the backend again. Then the cycle repeats after every expire, 60 seconds. Let's go into the SAP integration suite. Click on the configure. Under the configure, click on the API. Here we can see API proxy. Under API proxy, look for post API proxy. Left hand side, click on the policies. Click on edit. In the left hand side, we can see proxy endpoint. Below that, click on the preflow. Here we can see in the left hand side number of policies. In the traffic management policy, look for the response cache. Click on the plus button. Name it as response cache and the stream should be incoming request. Click on add. Here we can see in the XML editor, these are the details. Let's make enable equal to true. Click on update. Save. Click to deploy. Yes. API deployed successfully. Go back to the postman. Clear the response. Here operation should be get and here we need to enter the URL. Click on the send button. In the initial request we can see 412 milliseconds. Next 66. Next see. Here we can see quota limit existed because we mentioned as only 2. Let's wait for a few more milliseconds before it get reset. Here we need to check. Let me show you. Let's try one more. Here we can see 300 and before it is 330 milliseconds, now it is 88 milliseconds. Here how it's the catches will work. Once the 60 seconds expire, it will fetch once again fresh data. Now here I'll show you. If you body go to the yes in the drop down, look at the headers. In the headers we can see connection keep alive and look for cache control maximum and look for scroll down. Did we see? See here we can see catch status HID. Once the 60 seconds expire, it will refresh once again and it will start. Every time it will happen same way in the real-time production scenario as well. Go back to the SAP integration suite. This is how the response catchy in the SAP API management works. We added the response catchy policy, configured it with the 60 seconds TTL, and saw dramatic performance improvement from 200 or 400 milliseconds down to the 88 milliseconds. This is how we can reduce the backend load. Thanks everyone for watching the video. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment section.